What's up, YouTube? This your boy Tactical Waste. I just posted up a video, that WRL video, and that video, it seemed like it took forever, and also the quality of the picture wasn't all that good. So I mean, I got it on my iPhone, like I captured it on my iPhone, but for some reason it don't look as good as I want it to look. So I'm gonna just do it on my film on my flip and see which one I like better. But that's all what I'm working with now. So anyways, in this video I want to talk about basically a wish list, what I want to add to my collection of guns. Right now I think I only have like 5 guns, so I do want to get a nice collection eventually. Only time will tell exactly when I want to get them. I'm looking to get one really soon, another one really soon, but let's see how that goes. But anyways, what I'm going to do, I saw a video, I think it was on Miller. I mean, you guys know Miller. I don't know his exact name on YouTube, but you guys know Miller. But he had a wish list video on his channel, you know what I'm saying? I looked at it, I liked it, I liked the idea of it. So I just wanted to share mine. So the first I got on my list is a Draco pistol, AK-47 pistol. Now that one I want to get really soon. A lot of people think it's not practical, but I feel like it's a lot maneuverable. You may not have a stock, but somehow you can put a sling on it, and hopefully that will make you shoot better. It's real compact. That's something that you can have the same firepower in. I'm talking about as far as magazine capacity, 30 rounds or 75 rounds, and that small little compact deal of rifle rounds of 7.62 by 39, which is very powerful. I don't want to talk too much about it and spend so much time on it, but that's something I really want to get really soon. Actually, that box back there, I don't know if you see it, but that box is full of 7.62 that I just got today. So, but anyways, the next one I want to go after is the PLR 16. Now the PLR 16 is, to me, the first time I saw it, I liked it a lot. Just the way it looked. I think I seen it in somebody's collection video. He had it up on the wall or whatever. I was like, damn, what kind of gun is that? So I started doing more research and stuff. So, I liked it. I liked the fact that it was a 223 pistol. Another high powered. Same reasons why I want to get the Draco is the same reason why I want to get the PLR 16. And it has a piston in it also, so I don't have to worry about, overly cleaning it, direct impingement. It should be reliable. And of course, Kel-Tec is, I gotta support the American manufacturers. The next one after that is 1911. Next year is the 100-year anniversary, so I may even get the 1911 after the Draco. So let's say I get part of the Draco in the beginning of January, and then after that, probably around tax return, I don't know, then I get a 1911 in my inventory. I may do that, I don't know. So it's either the PLR or the 1911, but I'm eventually going to try to get every firearm. The next one is the PTR 91, which is like a G3 rifle. I'm going to try to post pictures somewhere over here, but it's really nice. It's 308. I always wanted a 308 rifle, hard hitting round, but I didn't know which one I wanted. They got the FAL, the PTR, some other rifles too, but I wanted to go with the PTR. I felt like the quality or the overall quality of it is very good. You can't really go wrong with it. After that, I got the Tech 9. Now that may be higher on the list. I don't know. These I'm gonna play around with the order, but most likely they're in the best order that I could put them in. So the Tech 9 is a really nice weapon, made in Miami, by Intratech, and I feel like, for one, I don't have any 9mm guns, and I feel like guns are an art. So basically, I wanted to get good looking guns on top of for my collection, I want every gun to look kind of unique. I didn't want the typical let's say 5 ARs that all look basically the same, 3 AKs or something like that. I wanted different types of guns also. That's not to say that I'm not going to get like different, like let's say if it's AKs, I want every AK that I own to look different. So right now I have a full stock, you know, set or whatever with the full stock, go right there. Well, the next one, like I said, I want to get a pistol, then the underfolder, then triangle side folder, stuff like that. You know, all of them I want to look different, and probably like different furniture, different wood. So that's basically what I want to do with that. The next one is the speaking about AK-47s, is the M70 AB2. Now that may change to an M92 because the M92 is like, that's my favorite AK out there, period. This is basically like a crank off, you know what I'm saying, it has a crank off muzzle brake. It's an underfolder. That was going to be my underfolder in AK. I could probably get the full one with 16-inch barrel with the fake suppressor, and then if I feel like it, I can make it SBR. So, but that's something I really wanted. The next one is a Vietnam AR-15, which is basically a AR-15 with a 20-inch barrel, a triangular handguard, a fixed stock. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. Probably like an A1, A2, whichever one it was at that time. The next one is the CX-4 Storm. CX-4 Storm, I really want that gun. Like, that is a nice gun, nice looking gun. For one, it looks good, and also wanted like a carbine, some type of rifle that shoots a pistol ammo, because I can take that to indoor range without spending extra money for ammo. You know, with the rifle rounds, I have to spend extra money to get frangible, special type bullets. But that's not the case with the pistol. I can shoot that anywhere. AK-74, another AK, which is a different type of AK because it shoots a totally different round, meaning that it's basically a totally different gun, just with the same, it's the same mechanism and all that, but you know, it shoots a different round. And the way I look at guns is like, you know, the rounds are the gun, the chamber, it are the gun. You know what I'm saying? The cosmetics and the way they work could be similar, but it's a whole different gun. So, you know, that one, the round is, you know, really serious. It's hard hitting. It shreds you up. It's further range. It could reach further out. You know, and overall, I think it's a great buy. The Sub 2000, which is that Kel-Tec. Well, this is another Kel-Tec. I like the, like I said, I mentioned the PLR 16, but this one is basically like a pistol caliber. I don't know which caliber I want. I don't know if I want 9mm, 40, whatever. But you know, it folds. Maybe you'll see in a picture when I put it up. It folds up, you know, and you know, it's cool. It's cool. It's a nice little weapon to have in your inventory. The next one is the Dragunov style sniper rifle, which is basically like, I forgot what they call, like P. It's a P something. I'm sorry. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'll find out. But basically, it looks like a Dragunov, but to me, it looks a little better than the Dragunov, because the Dragunov, you know, I looked it up. I searched it in Google and stuff just to get an idea to compare the two, and then I looked at that one and I looked at the real Dragunov, and I was like, that one actually looks better. So if it performs the same, if it shoots the same round, to me, it's no difference. I don't care if it wasn't made by the same manufacturer and everything. Most likely, it's made by the same materials. It shoots the same caliber. So authenticity is not really something that I really put a main focus on. You know, if I could get it, I have the money to, great. But I don't feel like, you know, it has to be the 100% out of country German type gun. You know what I'm saying, or whatever it is, Russian gun. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm getting a little sidetracked. And I got an SIG 556, which is basically, alright, this is what happened. With the AR-15 platform, I was thinking about getting a gas piston system to put it in, but I was like, it would make more sense to get another rifle that looks different, that has the same type of gas piston system already implemented to it. So I put up the SIG 556, but it may change to a SCAR or ACR. At that point in time, what am I, like 8 guns down? So at that time, you know, I could just kind of figure out if I have the money, the extra money to go ahead and buy that you know, but that's later down the line. Then you got the Remington 700, which is the sniper rifle that some police use, which is a really nice rifle. I heard, you know, it could reach out very far, very far. Then I got a Uzi and a Mac-10. I love those two types of weapons. They look similar, but they're still different. I just love the whole submachine gun type look. So I feel like those are must-haves in the inventory, like in my collection. You know what I'm saying? And I have the Vector rifle. Like they call it, I mean, it has so many names, I don't even know which one was the proper name to call it, but the Vector, Chris, Super V, whatever you want to call it, that rifle. For one, it looks good. I believe it's made in America. It's 45 caliber rifle, which is what I've been wanting. This actually my American equivalent to the UMP, the H&K UMP, which is, I do want a UMP in the future, you know, hopefully, but that one is like equivalent in my eyes, equivalent because it's 45 caliber. It's not little, I mean, little bit of recoil. You know, it has the side folding stock. I mean, basically, it just looks different to me. That's how I feel. The next one is the VZ Scorpion. That little handgun, that's the same thing I've been talking about. You know, the nice little submachine gun type look with the magazine hanging out. The one I wanted was the one with the stock that comes over the top, but then, you know, I don't know how that all works. I know you have to, I guess it's going to be creating the SBR, but I don't even know how big that, like, the stock is. Maybe it's like up to here, so like, I don't know how that works, but I'll think about it when I get it later down the line. And the Steyr SPP, which is a nice, you know, looking gun that I saw recently, and I felt like I wanted to add it to the list. Now, I don't know, for some reason I didn't add any more to the list, but I do want a P90, you know, the bullpup rifle. I want basically almost every type of bullpup rifle, so that you can think of. The something 2000, M something 2000, the Steyr AUG, the P90. Kel-Tec has a new bullpup out, which I want to, because that one looks nice. I think that bullpup shoots 308, so that'd be a lot of fun to have. What else I want? And that's it. That's all I can think of for now. That's all I already have on the list. This list too. You know, in the future, I may, you know, go ahead and add some more stuff, but hopefully, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get this in my lifetime. Hopefully I can accomplish this, you know, by good planning and everything, and hopefully I'm financially stable enough to afford all this stuff, and with other bills and stuff going on. But this is a passion, and I feel like firearms are art, and they're also a piece of history. Each one of these guns represent a certain period of time, and even, let's say if I get like it's like the 1%, like let's say for the Dragunov style rifle, which is not a Dragunov, but it's a Dragunov style. Even if I get something like that, I feel like I'm still doing good, because people in other countries may be like looking at my video when I have it and say, oh wow, I wish I had that rifle, when they have a real Dragunov sitting in their hand. You know, I don't think people really think about that. I may make another video that talks about things like that, but you know, that's just how it is. I mean, people from other countries may look at our guns and say that I wish I had that gun, the same way we do about their guns. So they may think, you know, that's the best type of, you know, gun in the world, even though it's cheap to us and it's a rip-off from another country or another platform or whatever. They may be like, damn, I wish I had that, and that looks better than that, or that, you know, something about it just I want, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I have for now, so see y'all later. Peace.